when I work with leaders and individually or in groups, and sometimes also with meditation, I say that in a way what you do, maybe sitting in a room doing a practice, is just meditation practice. The meditation then comes when you actually bring it into life, when you actually translate it into this world that we all inhabit together, and that somehow we are drawn, inspired to take to the next evolutionary level. And that's what I have a sense with you, that you are very aligned with a kind of evolutionary force that wants to take life to another level and try it out and experiment and discover and be curious and keep doing and learning by doing.
The meditation, is not a meditation in a room anymore. I did when I was 12, 14. With the time, I started going after explanations for meditation. I bought a book, fit like that. The psychology behind meditation. I read 2 pages. And I thought, I will get crazy following this book, because I learned a bit with the Indians and so on. And then I started trying something different. Contemplative meditation. In my car, in the beach, anywhere. Watching to my daughter, if you recognize a God's job, the God's presence in anything which exists, you are meditating. You are meditating means for me nowadays feeling God, connecting to God. If you connect to God, you are meditating, because the goal of the meditators who goes in a room, close eyes, and they have the music, is to feel God. If you can do that outside of the room, you can carry God with you wherever you go. And if you work, God will be working with you. And then God gives you excellent ideas, splendid ideas. So I never credited the ideas I implemented as mine. Never. I know who was with me in those. They say that an enthusiastic person is a person who carries getting inside. I'm 90% of the time, I'm very enthusiastic about everything, Sometimes I get mad with one thing and another, but I recover very fast, But nowadays, I meditate in the car, I meditate talking to people, I'm feeling God now, So I'm meditating now.
What's God for you? When it's a word that's so full of ideas for so many people, and good ideas, difficult ideas. What does that actually mean for you? Like when you put other words to it than this big label. What's the experience? What do you feel? How does it impact you?
Yeah. God used to be, along my life, I had different ideas about who is God and how was God, and so in the beginning I remember when I was 7, 8 years old, I used to go to the church to do the initiation and so on. I'm Christian, and I used to love to read the story about Jesus and so on. I got 10 in the test, and I have the test until today. It's wonderful and so on. And so God used to be that old man with the bear and so on. With the time, with my experience reading or meditating, I start feeling God as a great spirit, a great spirit or a great force which would be everything, which would be inside everybody.
On our website globalleadership.tv you will find additional footage, other dialogues with innovation leaders from around the world, and also the hands-on practices that help them and their organizations to move from inspiration to real change.